We're back. Thank you so much for all the support and feedback we've gotten from the first 2 episodes. We love our registered and rooted fam. We see you, Rudies. We appreciate you. And we are so excited to be back with our 3rd episode.
Yes, number 3. The love was overwhelming. I'm so happy for the turnout and the feedback. This is new to both I and Rebecca, so it's great to feel all that love from the community, our friends and family, and we're excited to be filming episode 3.
So excited.
Hey.
So we want to get into one of the big topics in nursing that a lot of nurses deal with, which is nursing burnout, how nurses at large feel burnt out from the everyday tasks that they're dealt with at work, the short staffing, not feeling heard by upper management, just to name a few.
Yes, so I feel like we often ignore those symptoms of burnout as nurses. When we're tired, fatigued, stressed out, sometimes we're battling with anxiety or our own personal issues. We kind of just, as soon as we get on the floor, we ignore that and we go straight into nurse mode, healing mode, healer mode, and we forget how we feel. So sometimes that energy can project out of us, I feel like, in the workspace. So I feel like noticing that burnout is important and recognizing those signs. So what are some signs that you ever recognize working on the floor? Because my signs were like everything. Okay.
Some of the signs that I saw from myself, I'll start with myself and then I'll analyze the colleagues that I worked with. Love you guys. I had physical symptoms where I would wake up. I was an evening nurse, a night nurse, on a busy med-surg floor. And the nights that I had to go into work, I would wake up with my stomach in knots, like I didn't feel well. I was anxious. I just didn't know what my night was going to be. I was just so nervous to walk into the unknown because I could have a terrible night or it could be an okay night. We don't like to jinx ourselves. A quiet night. So I definitely would wake up and I would feel like my intestines were hyperactive. That's the nicest way for me to put it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So I can agree. I think I spoke about this before, but as soon as I walked onto the floor, I had anxiety because I didn't know what the night would look like. I was already burnt out from the 12 hours the night before, especially when you have a 3 in a row shift or you're doing like 4 days back to back, 12 hours. As nice as it sounds to do 3 12s back to back, it's not that nice. You are completely drained and tired, especially on night shift, having to do that switcheroo of being like a morning person to a night person and like a night person to a morning person. It's hard. I felt like sometimes when you didn't have help on the floor or you're short staffed and you have to wear that cape of doing both the CNA job and your job, plus being your own manager, it's hard.
Yeah, very hard.
I feel like I was, besides anxiety, scared. I would have the same symptoms like you. Like my stomach would be turning, my skin is hot. I'm like, I can't wait for 7:30 to get out of here.
Yeah.
I'd be texting my mom at 7 o'clock. Make sure you are outside, locked and loaded. I want to leave like right now. So I think we need to recognize how we feel internally and do things. Even if it's like hot yoga, venting to your best friend in the morning.
Yeah.
Painting
or like advocating for better work conditions. You can only do what you can, but also another example of burnout that I would see on the floor is lack of empathy. As nurses, we're supposed to be empathetic. We care for our patients. We're the first line of defense a lot of times. And I would see nurses who have been doing the night shift for 20 plus years, and they became, not all of them, but some of them became cold and callous towards patients, and maybe because they were tired, they've been dealing with poor working conditions, and I always felt like that was an example of what I didn't want to necessarily turn into. So I felt like I care about my patients. I don't ever want to clock into work and feel like whatever. I feel like once I feel like that, it's time for me to find another environment to be in, because it's not an environment that I can thrive in long term.
I feel like when you walk onto your job, if you love what you do, you should
Mm-hmm.
also love the environment that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I've popped around a little bit during the span of my career, and I would say one thing that you need to have a happy work environment. Besides dealing with burnout, you don't want to have to deal with coworkers that you don't like being around,
Yeah.
or like you're walking into such negative energy, and there's always gossiping about
Yeah.
this person doesn't do something this way, or like everyone has their own worth ethic, and I feel like it's hard for other people to adapt to that.
Mm-hmm.
um, and it's like you can't deal with both of those things, burnout and then the environment you're in.
Yeah.
So I've hopped around because of that, where it's like, for my experience, the gossiping, I couldn't
Couldn't deal with
keep
that.
going into a work environment. Like, I just started and I have two nurses telling me about one
Yeah, it
person, and
gets
then it's like,
messy.
I just
Why are
want to
we so
do,
messy?
yeah. Spill the tea, and the tea spilling
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah, nurses are very messy. Very messy. I'll say that. We get very messy, and it's like we have to pack it up sometimes.
Yeah.
Not the time and place.
What do you think that you do as a healer to heal yourself, to work on preventing burnout for you, or what can other nurses or
Do
family nurse practitioners, people in the nursing field, the medical field, do to prevent burnout?
For me, I go by, if I look good, I feel good.
Okay.
So,
Period.
so I do a lot of self care. So I'll
Okay.
do a massage, a facial. I'll do my little cosmetics. You know,
Yeah.
I'll do Pilates.
Mhm.
Now I have a trainer. Shout out to my trainer,
Yeah.
Sal, working me out. I try to dabble in different things, even if it's like picking up a good book to read, a good read,
Okay.
gossiping with you, my friend, calling my friend every
That's
minute,
that's my
having
favorite
laughs.
pastime.
Yes. We're good at that. We excel at that.
Yeah.
Going out, having fun,
Yeah.
changing the scenery. Like, I don't want to think about work when I leave work. So I leave
Exactly.
that mentality there, because once I cross those doors, who? I can't say my job name, but excuse
Yeah.
me, who? Off the clock, don't call me.
Yeah. I
How about you?
I think it's important to, like you said, change the scenery, go for walks,
Yeah,
get fresh air. Sometimes as nurses we're
absolutely.
cooped up in a hospital or nursing home for 12 to 13 hours at a time, and it can be a traumatic and long shift. And so sometimes you get out of it, you take a deep breath, you take a few deep breaths before you walk into your house and let that part of your day go. Uh, it's important not to carry your work stress, as Dana said, into your personal life, so that you can enjoy that time that you have outside of work. I think journaling,
Yeah.
even like getting out how you felt during the day. Maybe you felt slighted by a colleague. Maybe a patient said something to you that was unkind, which happens a lot. And you don't want to carry that negativity around. So you just write it out and get it out. You release it and go on about your day. It was very hard. Ooh.
I love that.
Um,
Friend is like a philosopher.
so in doing that, Haitians have this saying. It's like "uge bonnet," which is kind of like the Haitian version of "clock that tea." It's like you have good sense. So that's what that reminded me of. Sidebar. So I do think it's important to let go and release anything that you carry during that work shift, and just check in with yourself, what makes you feel good, what you enjoy doing, spending time with loved ones, refilling your cup, because as healers, we're always pouring into our patients' cups, advocating for them, our loved ones, because they call and have medical questions.
Yeah.
So we're always giving free medical advice.
Start
But
charging
always,
their insurance.
yeah, and always follow up with your primary care
Primary care,
provider
yeah.
or your doctor. But it's important for us to find ways to pour back into ourselves.
Yeah. It's definitely having boundaries, like learning to say no professionally, personally
Yes.
is important because, like you said, we're so used to pouring into others in this profession that we're in. It takes a toll on us mentally.
Yeah.
Where if I can't do that anymore, and I'm speaking for myself. I don't know if you feel the same way, but you have to learn how to say no. Like
Yeah.
if you can't take on that extra shift, say no. Take your personal time off,
Yes.
your sick time, your vacation time.
Yes.
I take all the time off that I have no time left.
My friend does not play about her PTO.
I asked Rebecca to lend me her vacation days. That's how bad it's gotten.
She likes to be outside. She
Yeah,
likes to
like,
travel and live her best
I
life
call out
as she
dead
should.
sometimes, injured, like,
I always say no is a full sentence.
with a period. Like,
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm putting in a request because these are the days I won't be here.
Yeah.
Don't feel guilty about taking your days. Those are your days. You worked hard for them. I commend everyone that has great attendance at work. I just don't see the point in, I know you get paid. Some jobs pay you for the days that you have left over. But if those days are falling by the wayside, use them. Make core memories with your close family and friends. Life is meant to live, not always be at work. So I believe in taking all of my days, unless I'm getting paid for the days that I have left over.
I literally have no days left, by the way, and I want to go on vacation soon. You want to hook me up with some days?
I'll see what I can do for you, friend.
And my friend is glowing, so beautiful. She just came back from vacation.
I did. I enjoyed it. It was amazing. It's another example of, although I don't necessarily feel burnout in the nursing position that I'm in right now,
Yeah.
I do think it's always important just to have rest and relaxation. And my husband and I were able to enjoy a few days in the sun.
Shout out to Matt.
Yes, he's the real MVP.
He is.
Drop a bomb for Matt.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I just want to honestly give you your flowers. Okay. My friend has she just did the unthinkable. Okay. She is a wife, a mother of two, a daughter.
Oh, boy.
And now she's a FNP student.
Woo!
Yay! Shout
Thank
out
you
to
so
you.
much, friend. Thank you.
I'm so happy for you and proud of you
Thank
because like
you.
now I can wait for you to do so much other business. Like
Yeah.
So no. This is gonna be such an incredible journey. I'm here to support you all the way.
Yeah. I
love
appreciate
this
that.
for you. You're gonna be like on fire.
Yeah, you're gonna be like my
I'll be
fairy,
at your graduation.
my fairy family nurse practitioner mentor.
Of course. So, yay, my friend.
I
I'm
get
excited.
to, well, first of all, thank you for encouraging me, inspiring me, writing a letter of recommendation for
Of course.
me. It's important to always have friends in your corner that push you past your comfort zone and want to see you win just as badly as they're winning. So I do feel very grateful to have Dana and other people, my friends and family, that really encourage me and are cheering for me every step of the way.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited. I can finally not be anxious and tell Dana, they haven't gotten back to me yet.
I kept telling her they will get back to you.
Yeah, she was tired
Trust
of
me.
hearing that. So was Matt. And my mom and dad, they were like, girl, but just wait.
We're
Don't call again.
So proud of you. This
Thank
is
you.
a new chapter in your life. And I wish you all the best. Like I said, I will be here for you. And you're going to ace
I'll
it.
be there for you.
Yeah. I'm not even worried. I'm not even stressed about you because I
wow.
know that you will literally do it and it may not be easy,
Yeah.
but you will get it done. And I feel like you have enough support. And like I said, I have anything you need. So I can't wait.
I
I'm
appreciate
so
you,
excited.
friend. Thank
I
you.
feel like I'm going to school with her too. Well, everyone, this was episode 3 of Registered and Rooted.
We appreciate you guys. We are on Facebook, Registered and Rooted. We're on TikTok, Registered, the letter N, Rooted. We are also on Instagram, Registered and Rooted. Please, if you guys have any questions about what you want to ask your doctors or providers or specialists, you can flood our DMs, our comments. We'd be more than happy to address that on the next episode.
Absolutely. And no question is a stupid question or anything like that. Ask whatever you want to ask. And we also are on Spotify.
Yes.
Yay, Spotify.
Yes, we are also on Spotify.
Listen to us in your cars, when you're working out,
yes,
on the toilet, whatever. Just listen to us. So
stay registered and rooted and
Bye.
authentic. See you later.